Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have another laser engraver for you guys. It's a big one. Sorry, it's a heavy one. It's the WeCreat Vision 20 watt laser. So let's open up this box and get into it. So I gotta say, this thing seemed to be packaged very well with these big heavy duty corner protectors on the box and some fiber reinforced tape. They wanted it to get here in one piece. So some straps to cut. All right. I think I might have to set this on the ground. All right, I got a better idea. There we go. Okay, right on top it says laser bed inside! Exclamation mark. So I'm assuming they want to make sure we don't throw that away. There we are. That's a laser bed. A little different than the typical honeycomb that we're used to, that we see with most lasers. And what do we have? It's here. Oh yes, look at this. We got some test pieces here. This looks like it's basswood. Oh, there's more goodies underneath this. Oh, cool. The nice thing with these enclosed lasers is there's not a lot of assembly required. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Oh, I don't know what this is. It's a tray with some kind of handle or a hinge on it. This is a heavy unit, man. You can just feel the quality already of this machine. So I'm assuming the power cord and everything else that came with this is packed inside. There we go. Very nice. Just open up the lid. Oh, look. Look at that picture of a kitty. I'm actually allergic to cats, so I might have to throw that away. But anyways, that's pretty cool. They must have done that with the machine, I'm gonna say. This is a test that they did. So right on top, we have a user manual. Unlike my last video, or the last laser engraver review, I kind of threw away the manual. I think I might actually keep this one. This is interesting. What's in the box? And it also tells you how to unpack it, but they had it inside the box. So in order to get this to know how to unpack it, you had to unpack it. That don't make any sense at all. We got a couple boxes here on top. Actually, this is maybe... All right, what's in box number 1? Okay, this is the pump for the air assist. There's the pump itself. That's pretty nice. That's a nice pump. It's kind of similar to other pumps I have received in the past for other lasers. Why change something if it works, right? And this is something else I wasn't expecting to get, and I'm pretty excited to see this. It is a chuck for doing rotary stuff like, you know, Yeti mugs and anything that's cylindrical, and a little support thing. And this is really nice stuff. It feels like it's aluminum. We are definitely going to be trying that later. And in this box, right on, what is this stuff? A level, tape measure, looks like a screwdriver, some screws. Oh, this looks like there's also some, there's a chuck in here for the, or a chuck key for the, I don't know what you want to call this. A chuck key for the chuck of this. Oh, this is for the fume extractor that goes out the back. USB cord, nice screwdriver. Oh, this is the antenna for the Wi-Fi. More foam. I'm gonna have to try to make something with all the foam that came with this. The power cord, that is very helpful. That is useful. It works way better when you got one of these. Oh, and this is nice to see. They sent me a hose. So I'll be able to connect that and go out my window with it. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna clean up my mess here and we'll be back. According to the manual, the first things that we have to do is install the air assist pump in the Wi-Fi antenna. Hey, it's all marked here where everything goes. We'll screw that on. There, and I assume that can just stick up, I guess. And this should just slide into there like that. Perfect. Easy peasy. Next, we're gonna slide in this removable tray. That's a nice feature as well. And all your little crumbs from cutting fall down, you can just slide them out. Dump this thing out. There we go. Next step is to install the laser beds. And there's a back side, which is this side, which is more flatter. And the top side, it's kind of got like a razor edge to it. That goes up. So I think we might have to move the laser all the way. Maybe move the head over. We have to power this on to get to lift up because this laser head is in the way. Look at that. It's raising. Raise me up. Perfect. And because I know some of you guys are weird, I'm gonna do this for you. Pull the plastic cover off. There we go. So I just downloaded the WeCreat Make It software onto my computer. This does not run on Lightburn, unfortunately. They do have a plugin or something like that where you can actually design in Lightburn, but then you'd have to import it into their WeCreat Make It software from what I understand. But anyways, their program, it's actually pretty great. I really enjoy it from what I've been playing around with it. It's pretty good. Now I went through their beginner tutorial on their software and this thing is awesome, I gotta say. It's pretty cool. It made me cut out this little picture frame thing. I mean, I have to glue it all together yet, but yeah. A little lion with a lamb. And it only took, like, to engrave this and cut everything out, it took like 20 minutes. Like, that is super quick. I'm happy with that. Now this has a lot of features in it. It is packed, like it's amazing. This has features that other laser engravers do not have. For one, I mean, it has this awesome enclosure and it auto focuses. You just set it to what material you're using and the thickness and it automatically focuses. I don't know how it works. It's just magic. It has some kind of technology in it where it knows where your material is and it moves the head, the laser head to it, and it comes down and focuses. Now, another nice feature is that other laser engravers don't have, and you kind of only see this on CO2 machines, the higher end ones, but it has a camera. So you can actually drop your material in here, it doesn't matter where it is. Drop it in there, you hit refresh on the computer, and it shows where it is, grab your graphics or whatever you're gonna cut, place it on there, align it how you want it, and then hit go, and it does its thing. It engraves what you put exactly where you want it. Takes away all the guesswork. I mean, that alone is worth the money. So let me bring you in closer to my computer screen here. I'm gonna dust it off for you because it's pretty dirty. And we'll do a few tests. I have a little scrap piece of 3mm basswood. I'm gonna drop it in the laser. Now I'm gonna hit refresh, and it's gonna snap a picture of it any minute. There it is. There's the piece of wood I dropped in there. Now I am going to go upload a photo. I think I'm going to do this one here. It's my logo. We're going to resize it down. Do something like that. And I think I'm going to make a circle around it. We're gonna do 2 layers. Layer 1 is gonna be our engraving. Oh, we have to autofocus it first. We're gonna click autofocus and I'm gonna show you what that does. Okay, I'm gonna go freehand here. Autofocus. We've seen the laser module moved, sensed where the material is. And the whole unit itself is gonna lower until it's focused. And then when the light comes back on, means we're ready. So we're gonna engrave it, and these are your settings here. And then my layer 2, I want it to be a cut. Okay, I think I got it set up. Now we're just gonna hit start. It says it's gonna take 4 minutes and 33 seconds. I'm gonna click send. And now it's gonna ask me to press the button on the machine to get it started. There we have it. Super clean engraving, super clean cut. So on the WeCreat Make It software, they have tons and tons of projects that you can do. Like look at this, cool cardboard boxes that you can make, all sorts of stuff. So to install the rotary, we have to first remove the laser bed. Then we have to remove these two screws. So on the bottom here, we have a location pin, which goes in the center hole. So it drops into place like that. We're going to screw it in place. And then we just plug the cable into here. It only goes one way. Just like that. Okay, I got my mug in place and I got my logo imported. Now I'm going to choose a color here that I'm after. I'm thinking we're going to go 250 millimeters per second at 100% power. And I think that looks good, so I'm going to hit start. There's our little preview window. I'm going to hit start. It's going to take 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Wow, that's going to be pretty quick. Oh, yeah, we got to hit the button. There, that worked out quite well. I'm pretty impressed. Now I'm gonna have to play with some of the settings and try to get it a little bit cleaner. It's not quite what I was expecting, but nevertheless, that turned out pretty good. All right, now let's talk about the pros and cons. Now I gotta let you know, there is way more pros than there is cons. Now let's start with the biggest pro, and that is this camera. It is awesome. It is so easy to just drop your material in there, go in the software, hit the refresh button, drag your graphic where you want it exactly on the piece, and that's where it's going to engrave or it's going to cut. That there is worth the money. Also, the 20-watt laser, it's pretty awesome. It can cut a wide variety of material. And the fan in here, it is super powerful. It blows all the smoke out. Now, I don't have the dust hose hooked up to it, or dust hose, the fume extractor hose, I guess you could call it. I don't have it hooked up right now because I don't have it in its position yet. Where I want to put it kind of makes it awkward for filming. So I will be hooking that up and putting it over there somewhere where it's going to exhaust out my window. All the smells, fumes, and everything's going to go outside to annoy my neighbors. Another pro that I love about this is the rotary on here. How easy it is to use with the software. The software, man, it is so easy to use. You just, yeah, put your Yeti mug in there and drag a graphic in there using the camera, and boom, it's done. It's so easy. Oh man, what else is there? Oh, the auto focusing. That is awesome too. You don't have any of these like little plastic things that you have to use underneath, and you know, little nuts that you have to loosen to drop the laser and tighten them back up and slide out, and or a little foot you gotta drop down. It just does it automatically all by itself. You just select your material thickness and drop your material in there, hit focus, and the laser senses where it's at. It comes down to the exact height that it needs, and that's it. I mean, it's unbelievable. Now I've been standing here for a while trying to think of some cons, and I could only come up with one, and that is the engraving size. It'd been nice if it was a little bit bigger, but you know what? For what I use this for, mainly for, I'm going to probably be using this out for cutting out letters and stuff for sign making. I have a CNC router. It's a 4x8. It's quite large, but when you get into smaller signs with intricate letters and stuff, it's actually easier to cut them out using a laser rather than the CNC. So I could see myself using it for that. And also, come Christmas time, I've kind of gotten into making Christmas ornaments, personalized Christmas ornaments, and the laser is great for that. So I'll be using that for that time. Now, coming back to the con about the size. It'd be nice if they had maybe like a pass-through where you could put material in if it's longer or bigger so that you can engrave larger pieces. But you know what? That's the only con I have. This is a great laser. So overall, this is a really great laser. I'm very impressed by it. And if you're thinking about getting into the laser engraving world, this is a great machine to get. It is super easy to use. And the software that it comes with it's amazing. It's very intuitive. It's super easy to use. Unlike the programs that I normally use for my other laser engravers, Lightburn, it can be a little intimidating to use. And this software, the WeCreat Make It software, I believe it's called, it is absolutely amazing. It's super easy. So if you want to learn more about this laser engraver or purchase one for yourself, there is a link in the description. And I gotta let you guys know that I'll get a little bit of a kickback if you use that link to purchase one. So if you do, thank you very much. So that brings it to the end of this video, guys. And like always, I'd like to thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.